what is it now, what it used to be, is it going to be trendy in the future, is it connected to spirituality that new age, is bringing in, or is it like, what is its role now, what's its role, why every country does have a church but not necessarily put in a leadership type of position. Where does that religion stands versus spirituality in general? Like, what's your perspective on this whole thing? It's a big
Uh,
question.
I mean, like some of these ancient cathedrals, I would say they were built there for a reason, you know. So there's this kind of like energy point there for sure.
Sure.
Similar with pyramids. So I do believe they hold a tremendous amount of power, and just the fact that people have been in there for these spiritual purposes and have been praying and have been connecting to God or the universe.
Mm-hmm.
These places very powerful sanctuaries in order to connect to this higher realm. And like we're rewriting this old narrative for sure right now, and churches are kind of a symbol of these old structures. But I do believe that the churches in the future can reserve serve repurposed for this new wave that is coming. And yeah, I feel like it should be places of worship of yourself, of God, because we are all God, and places of reconnecting with the spirit world, and yeah, with each other as well. I don't know if that answers your
It
question.
does, absolutely. It's quite clear to me, at least, that those are energetic points. There are beautiful buildings, and there is a dedicated place to connect with ourselves, with God, to pray, to meditate, to listen to music, to sing, yeah, to do ceremonies. Interesting. I'm very curious to see how the perception of churches and these places of worship will be shifting with time. Your work, you are mapping out. It's not super clear. You don't have to share everything. An exhibition of the next years to showcase your past lives, your experience weaving these past lives in a narrative, in a presentable way, and hosting events that are music oriented or performance or healing. What is it that inspires you to do such big projects, such big work, and why do you think now it is important time for people to also get to know themselves from past lives perspectives?
Mhm. Yeah, we're shifting in another time. It's like this is such a pivotal time. It has been written about for centuries. Specifically, this time it's just like we're shifting back into the light, basically, which is a hard and slow process. But it's the cycle with the 24,000 year cycle with Sirius, and in 2012 we marked kind of this point where we would like slowly move back to Sirius closer by, and now we're coming into a time where we're like literally really making that bend. So it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be noticeable, and people will be waking up more and more. And I feel like we're kind of this the darker times that we've been through for thousands of years. Um, yeah, they leave a karmic imprint, and we've been creating this together, ourselves. There's not a pointing to these people or that, or it's just like we've been doing that together. It's just how it is, and it's part of the story of humanity, I guess. And so I believe that we're in a time where we will become aware of that, and we have to clean it and clearing and realize our divinity and realize that we are all connected, that we have been creating this reality together. And I feel like, yeah, figuring out about your past lives, it can help you a lot, like individually, like in your process uh, to heal yourself and to become a person that can manifest their dreams into reality. And I also feel like the more people that are aware of this, the more we can unite and like start creating uh, something beautiful. Um, but yeah, I guess awareness is important. And yeah, the exhibition. I mean, I feel like this is just a huge part of my purpose,
Mm-hmm.
life stuff, considering my past lives and what I have been showing with my work is all kind of like coming together. And it has been like, yeah, I don't know, it's always like kind of encrypted knowledge and kind of telling about this big history of humanity kind of, and where we should be going, and what are who we are, like how much power we actually have as human beings, and what we can become. And I'd like to show that through showing my journey, and yeah, to tie everything together
Mm-hmm.
and
Exciting.
inspire people to, yeah.
Super good luck with that. I hope this year 2025 will bring that ignition to that project that will be shared and showcased in different locations, will be involving other people's stories also, and may the right places, events, people show up to make this happen. And now to the last question of this interview, and this is a series of four, so I hope to have you back again so we can, dig deeper into some of these themes. And this question will be repeated. We're 10 years ahead, now it's 2035. What you've been able to accomplish in your personal life, in your career's development, and how do you see the world has changed? What are you proud of?
That's an intense question, man.
Yeah.
Because I've been sensing, I've been preparing myself for something big, and I've been coming to terms with it, and I've been integrating it, and I feel like, yeah, in 10 years I would be helping a lot of people.
Helping a lot of people.
Yes.
What kind of help?
Guiding them towards their soul and guiding them towards their authentic self. It's just like literally what I'm doing now, but then on a bigger scale, and just inspiring many people.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
happening. Okay, this is the end of the recording.